Thank you so much. My name is Jacob. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. As is already stated, I'm from BGC Charlottetown, and all of our community members and programs run on the unceded and ancestral territory of the Mi'kmaq people. So we really hold that dearly, and as an organization, we're continuing to work to be actively contributing to the movement of reconciliation. So with that being said, I am going to try and share my screen and hopefully it will go well. Let's see. Oh. Okay. We're working on it. Similar to Ellen from RCMP. I also had some computer issues. So the screen's not working, so we're just gonna wing it. Why not, right? So for anyone who doesn't know what BGC is, we are a youth and child serving organization, a community serving organization, and we used to be under the name of Boys and Girls Club. It's a national organization, so somewhat recently, in the last year and a half or so, we made the brand change all across Canada to be more reflective of our values. And so our doors are open to any and all members of the community, no matter how they identify, and we're really proud of that. So the mission of our organization is to provide safe and supportive places where children and youth can experience new opportunities, overcome barriers, build positive relationships, and develop confidence and skills for life. So that's a pretty big sentence, but essentially what we prioritize is access, food security, and care and connection. So our programs, we have multiple now. So we have our after school program, which runs from about 2:30 until 6 every day. We serve 65 kids daily in our building, and about 70% of those participants are subsidized in some way. So either through the provincial subsidy department, because we are a licensed facility, or through our internal bursary program. Another priority is that food security piece. So every single one of our programs comes with some sort of food. So we have a breakfast club, pretty self-explanatory, breakfast. After school program has snack and what we call the open fridge policy. So if any participant is hungry at any point, they just come and ask for a snack and we give it to them, no questions asked. And we also have a Project Backpack program, which is a food subsidy program. So any family within our current membership can sign up and they get a bag of groceries weekly to take home and help supplement those increasing costs of just existing, which I'm sure we all feel here. And then finally, that care and connection piece, which is something that we do every single day in all of our programs, and provide great role models for the participants. So, like I said, we offer a couple of different programs. I mentioned the after school program. We do the breakfast club program. During the summer months, we also offer a summer camp program, which operates 7:30 to 5:30, Monday to Friday. And that is for 65 kids a day as well. And then we also have evening programs, which are progressive skill building programs that really focus on healthy living, self-exploration, expression, that social emotional learning piece. So right now we're doing Kitchen Quest as well as Imagination Station. And then we are in the process of bringing in a youth program. Very challenging to connect with that early teen age group. So if anyone has any tips or tricks, please let me know. So we're currently trying to build that demographic and really try and connect with that group because they've sort of fallen under the radar throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. I had some things in the presentation that are a little hard to just verbalize, so I'm going to do my best, bear with me. But like I said, we are a national organization, and part of the benefit of that is having access to resources such as the Model for Success, which is the foundational program structure that we use nationally. And the common sort of features that we see across Canada in our programs is respectful and inclusive and engaging environments, relationship building and mentoring, physical activity and health and safety, leadership growth and empowerment. And then it's broken down into short-term, midterm, and adult outcomes. So one of the really exciting things about having access to that is it informs how we build our programs. And now we are undertaking a national project called the Learning and Impact Project. And we're able to really see if we're meeting those outcomes and the impact that we're having on our young people. So 5,700 young people between the ages of 8 and 16 have participated in the study so far. It's been going for just over a year. And we've seen results, and luckily our Charlottetown club results align with the national, which is seeing 92% of our participants being more accepting of others, 90% making better choices, 93% taking more initiative, and 91% being more confident in their abilities. So when we're doing our programs and actively engaging our participants, these are the outcomes that we're striving for. And luckily, we have a metric to see if we're doing it now, and we in fact are. So I just talked at you for so long, so fast. Why does it even matter to you? Great question, thank you. So one of the key, arguably the most important roles within our organization is our frontline staff or our program leaders. So this is a position that we're hiring for right now and pretty much are always hiring for. It is a part-time position. So you have the opportunity to work at least 21 hours a week. And if you do work those 21 hours a week, you get access to our full extended health benefits plan, which we're really excited to be able to offer. And essentially what that role does is provides the opportunity for participants to connect with a caring adult outside of the home. You get to create and facilitate program plans and activities, programs that you are excited and passionate about. So we have programs in STEAM and cooking and physical education and literacy, in arts, in botany, in gardening, in agriculture. So we really try and recruit and engage staff members who have a diverse skill set and hobby set, and we really encourage them to bring that into the space every day. Other things that are exciting about our place is every single staff member gets all statutory holidays paid off. That's something that we do to hopefully keep everyone as healthy as they can be. We think that time to yourself is really important, and we're also very flexible. So particularly with folks who are students, we recognize that exam time comes around, midterms come around, life just comes around, and you need a break. So you just communicate that with your team, and we make it happen. We haven't really ever said no to someone needing a day or 2 days or a week or what have you. So that's great. Other sort of perks is being able to connect and collaborate with other community organizations. So we recently just launched a EDI training program for our staff, and that was all based in collaboration with other community organizations. So all of our staff get to meet with and do sessions and activities with Peers Alliance, the Black Cultural Society, STEAM PEI, Resource Abilities, Illinois, and there was one more. Oh, Evelyn Bradley, who has a private consulting firm. So there's opportunity, even if working with school-age children isn't necessarily your thing. I really like to think of us as a hub where you can sort of access other different areas of social services that you might have interest in exploring or connecting with. So that's, in a nutshell, what we do and what you would do. I saw there was something in the chat. I'm not sure if it was for me or for Marissa.
Yeah, we do have, I think, 2 or 3 questions that have come through my chat. And so there was a person that was expressing interest on this position that you were mentioning. So perhaps if you could talk into the sort of the process of how to apply for this position.
Absolutely. Great question. So we post all of our jobs on Indeed as well as Work PEI. But we also are always accepting resumes and applications. So I just popped my email in the chat there for you. So you can just send that over, and I will pass it along to my colleague who is the hiring manager for all of our programs. But feel free to reach out to me, and if you have any questions, you can do that as well. I saw a question about summer students. So yes, we hire a lot more people for the summer, and we also hire full-time people for the summer. So yeah, we'll probably be hiring for at least 5 positions for the summer this year, and that'll be full-time hours for at least 10 weeks. Sometimes, depending on funding, because we are a nonprofit, we're able to extend that to 12 or 16 weeks. But yes, we'll be hiring for the summer. We would love to see your applications. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that though we are a relatively small organization, there is opportunity to grow within the organization. So we're currently positioned to continue our growth and expand our programming. So we just recently launched the breakfast program and evening programs, and we're seeing a lot of traction there and seeing a clear need in the community. So the breakfast program coordinator was one of our part-time staff for a year and a half. They moved into a full-time facility support role, and then they moved into this full-time program coordinator role doing the breakfast club, which was great. Our evening program coordinator was a part-time program staff as well. They then went on maternity leave, and then they applied for this full-time position and they got it. So as we're continuing to grow, there is opportunities more than just the frontline program leader roles. Do you guys hire international students or new graduates? Yes, we do. We do. As long as you are eligible to work in Canada, then we hire. I think that answers the question. Could you please share when students could start looking out for summer positions? Absolutely. So I would say right in the middle of March is the latest that we would post. This past year, we posted even earlier. We posted in February. So keep your eyes out to February/March. And I could also make a note in my calendar to maybe email Diego when we're posting jobs. Would that be a helpful avenue as well?
Please do. Please do. Yes.
So I'll make a note to do that in my calendar. And I've connected with Diego on a few things. I'll also be doing the volunteer showcase. So that's another piece. If you're like, I don't have time to commit for an actual job, but I would love to get in the building and see what you do, please shoot me an email and we'd love to have you in.